They are the champions of the Spanish La Liga. And this is the time where we get you invited, get you on, and get you strapped on. This is Spot Lounge. Reaching you live from the studio of a Voice of the People, 96.1 FM Abuja. This is the spot show that gets you excited, driving you home in grand style. Perhaps you're already at home. Come on, get yourself a pack of popcorn, a bottle of water, and some drink if you can. Not coffee, the weather is not friendly, but then get you something that will, of course, get you ready for the show. My name is Franklin Imona, the one you love to call Fine Boy, the sports chef, because I love to dish out a sport hot and spicy straight from the nation's capital. And of course, beyond, the show is packed. But before we get you into the show, I'm not alone in the studio. I've got some of Abuja's finest sport presenters and sport analysts, and together we all will be driving you sportically on the show.
Okay, guys, like you did say, I have the sport bishop, the magistrate, the pilot, the prophet, the professor, none so Arinzichi, and I promise you it will be a jolly ride, that I can tell you, because all we'll be doing in the next 1 hour is giving you all the latest gist happening in the world of sport, whether it's basketball, whether it's table tennis, if it's Formula One, even if it's Ludo. I tell you, we're gonna get it to you just like you like. So sit back, relax. It's gonna be a jolly ride. And
of course, one man also makes a return. He is an Arsenal fan, but he loves football. He loves sport in general. You know him as Mr. Johnson Makoji, but I love to call him Mr. J. The sport bishop loves to call him MJ. Good to have you talk sport with us, MJ.
Thank you very much, fine boy. Thank you, sports bishop. Yeah, Mr. J. We are here to give it a ride, and well, champions are evolving all through Europe. While others are winning matches, others are expecting others to. Some are expecting others to lose or drop points.
E.g., call their names.
While some
Man
others
United
are coming to party when the party is over. You understand? It's all full box. You understand? We have loads of them, loads of sporting activities to discuss and to analyze while the show progresses.
That's the beauty of sport. While others are celebrating, others are mourning, others have their future not in their hands, but in the hands of their rivals to see how they can help them achieve their dream.
And others are coming to party when the jollof rice has been served and finished.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like, Chelsea.
I'll tell you.
Let's go on this breather. When we return, it will be a game on. We have so much on the show. Don't go nowhere. And of course, we begin from the local scene. Let's start with the one that went down over the weekend. Talking about the Olympics qualifiers. As we hear that the Nigerian 4x400 meters mixed relay team have qualified for the Paris Olympic Games. Nigerian content of Samuel Ogazi, Ella Onoju Woro, Chidi Okezi, and Esther Elo Joseph competing in the mixed 4x400 meters event of the ongoing World Relays in the Bahamas have qualified for the Paris Olympics holding later this year. More or less sharing news. Seeing our own that will represent us in Paris. Mr. J. Sport Bishop, it seems that the good news over the weekend is indeed elative, as the Olympics will have the quintessence of Nigerians relay team.
I think it's a big one. I'm sincere with you. It was a fantastic weekend, like say for Nigerian athletes at the relay, or the world relay in Bahamas. We saw our girls qualify for the 4x100, qualify for the 4x100 mixed relay, and also the 4x400 for the men. So 3 of the races, unfortunately, some of the races we did not qualify for the Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to be looking at the positive, this was the final chance for them to get the ticket to Paris 2026. And they did the job. We talked about that in the morning, where I talked about the other 12x100, 4x400, and the mixed relay team. And to be sincere with you, it's good. It's something that we should commend. I think was it Monday where I had an interview with the technical director of the Athletic Federation, Onikeku, and he was talking about how well they prepared for this one and how well they'll be going out to win the competition, and that's what they're doing. Come on, it's about getting the ticket. You know, second, but I must give kudos to our 4x100 ladies to win their heat in such a manner. One of the best in the year. It tells you that the girls are really going for what it takes to to do well at the Olympics proper.
Yeah, kudos to who kudos is deserved. They really did very well, and for the fact that they have a lifeline to get to the Paris, I think it's one of the things that should.
And they took it.
They took it. So we want to come home with at least, let's have that as appetizer. Bring that one home first, then we'll look at what we're going to do.
Mr. J, okay, bring what? Is it the gold medal in Paris or that of Bahamas?
The Bahamas first.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I thought you were moving too fast.
No, the Bahamas first.
All right, away from that, let's touch down basketball as Nigerians, Rivers Hoopers made it 2 wins in as many games as at the ongoing Sahara Conference of the Basketball African League, popularly known as BAL, with a day 2 win over Rwanda's champions APR on Sunday. APR, they have been vociferous. They have been filled with so much pride going into this one, and Team Nigerians have been quiet talking about Rivers Hoopers. They have been quiet perfecting their strategy, and it is 2 wins from 2. The Kingsmen defeated the Rwandans 86-84, so slim, but yet it was a win at the Dakar Arena in Senegal to make history as the first Nigerian team to win back-to-back games and the first Nigerian team to win more than 1 game at the BAL.
To win every game ever. That's what I want game.
On Sunday, actually.
On Saturday, first of all, I was jumping.
Oh, their first game?
That they had won, absolutely. And then on Sunday, they did the job again. You know, I was like, wow. So no matter what happens in the conference, I think they've given us the players they bought. You know, the way they prepared. I know everything they have done to get to this stage is absolutely fantastic. And come on, man, kudos have to give to who kudos is due. I think they have given. Come on, it was a tight battle. I must tell you. 82-86 against APR. This after they downed the host AS Douanes. Now we know that their destiny is in their hands. All they need to do is get against the former champion US Monastery. If they can get a victory, then they qualify for the conference that has 2 former champions.
It doesn't matter.
Basketball has risen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give kudos to Rivers Hoopers. See, they knew they were the first to qualify for Nigeria.
Yep.
And they went and they tested water. It was an abysmal performance. And then now we're going back again.
They prepared. Exactly. They talk less and do much of the action.
More than for me, is the investment. They got players from the foreign league. Got players for the Tigers, you know, and they fortified their team, and that's why we're getting what we're getting. So I don't have too much faith against US Monastir because these are defending champions, but. Come on, if we can get a victory against them, then I can beat my chest and say we can go all the way and get something from this competition. Exactly.
Nothing goes for nothing. We only put in when you do your homework very well, put in a very good preparation, we will definitely see the dividends.
So we are 1 game from qualifying for the conference.
And hopefully we will.
With this former 2 wins from 2, they will definitely go into the last game of brilliant with so much confidence that look, all we need is to get the winner. Win at least the first 2 quarters, see how you can rally in the 3rd quarters and hold your own in the last quarter. And before you know it, we will be singing Uhuru.
If they can just win anyhow,
No, they have to be strategic. They have to be strategic in playing their last game.
They are playing US Monastery. It's like by playing Barcelona. That's the difference. No disrespect.
That is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So if they can play, they could play dirty. We've seen tactics where the teams commit lots of fouls.
Yes.
Slow the game down.
Half 30%, and you are on 5%. You have 95%.
It doesn't matter if you win by a point.
Exactly.
Or a point. We've seen games by a point. So to me, it's all about winning. And then,
win. Get the result.
Come on, I applaud the guys.
Yeah, they've done well.
2 out of 3.
They've done well.
It's unprecedented.
No, 2 out of 2. They haven't
So far,
They did- I put-
that's if eventually.
Okay,
Yeah.
just so you know, we are streaming live on our YouTube handle. Do well to rush. Don't just go, rush to our YouTube page. It is a Voice of the People 961 Abuja, and that is VOP 96.1 Abuja. And there you see the faces of the sport chef, the sport bishop, and of course, Mr. J. How we talk sports live in the studio. And when you see us, do well to like, comment, share, and most importantly, do well to subscribe to our YouTube page and click on the notification bell so you can get notified anytime we are live on air. And of course, enjoy our previous show as well as other shows on the station. Once again, it is VOP 96.1 Abuja, and of course, we are live streaming on Radio Garden. Yes, you can listen to us anywhere in the world, whether you are in your village at Abakaleke, or you are somewhere in Ogbomoso, or maybe you are in Oka, or perhaps you are somewhere at a local Mr. J's place. You would definitely get us, and of course, you enjoy all
It
our
doesn't
programming.
matter wherever you are, as long as you are under the sun.
Even if you are
Even if you are in this,
Even if you are inside the water, as long as internet.
you would definitely get us. These guys are hilarious. Okay, guys, the NPFL is on break,
Yeah.
but one team is not on break. They are fighting the NFF boss. They are reporting the NPFL holding their shirt. I no go agree. I no go agree. If care is not taken, they might take this case down to CAF and CAS. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the Nazi millionaires. I'm talking about the People's Elephant. I'm talking about the most successful Nigerian team
When you
in
say
the
Nazi
continent.
millionaires,
That is the
you
Atlanta
think it's
Bulls.
Please,
Okay, friends of the Nazi millionaires.
yes.
They are the most successful Nigerian team in the
In-
continent.
yes.
But it seems that the NPFL have not been, they have not really been sincere with what Aimba have accused them of. That they are trying to play favoritism and make sure that other teams qualify for the continent ahead of Aimba. Why? The game between Aimba and Doma United, we heard that the disciplinary committee of the NPFL reduced 2 points and cancel the only goal scored in the match, the 24 game between Doma United, Aimba and Doma United. Yes, Aimba was at home, and ever since, Aimba have dragged the NPFL to NFF, and the judgment to which the NFF gave didn't favor Aimba, and they said they are taking it further. Sport Bishop, Mr. J, should Aimba let this issue rest, or they should go all out and fight for justice?
Come on, see, he that is now yes, no for that's my first throw, and I don't mind if they have a go. That's my opinion. I don't mind. It's their right, the fundamental human right to have a go at the NFF. But they also have fundamental human right to accept the judge or the ruling by the CAS, because at the end of the day, NFF have told you this is why they did so, and they categorically pointed out a rule where they stated that the referee shouldn't go to the OB van, no matter what. It's either there's a VAR or there is no VAR. The referee makes a decision, it stands by decision. The fact that you have to go to the VAR to go check and come back and give the goal means the goal is null and void. So they take the point, the goal. If anybody had scored and made it was 2-0, that goal would have been counted. Anybody would have won by 2-0. All they're saying is that the goal that was given by the OB van,
OB van, not VAR.
is chalked up.
But then, if you look at it, it's a technical shortcoming of from our side. You know, that's the only way, the only area they can get a video
You don't
call
need it.
back.
It's not there. It's not there. Make your decision. Even if it's wrong, stand by. We see.
And we've been blaming them. So this man want to go to the
No,
extreme to make sure that
because
what
if
is
there was-
done
okay,
is
how
fine.
many games is shown on TV?
But then,
It's only two
no,
games
no,
shown on
no,
TV.
no,
If
hold
it was
on.
Coach, it was refereeing a game that the game was not shown on. There was no OB van. What would they have done? That's the question.
It would have stood by
It brings exactly.
his
It brings
decision.
the game into
disrepute.
Exactly.
And that is what Aimba is saying, that if this rule go further and they accept it, it's going to affect the league table,
Yeah.
it's going to affect the image of the league, it's going to affect Doma United as well as Aimba chase for the 10th MPFL title. So it is looking dicey.
Yeah.
Aimba is also looking at this judgment from their own side side and say it is not only Enyimba that will suffer.
Let everybody suffer the pain.
My point exactly, because if you look, we are bringing ourselves below the level, as you always saying it's a Nigeria thing, that you can't fight your regulator, you can't fight your board people. But if we don't go the extra mile, how do we make sure that the right thing is done? For me, if Enyimba's going to the to cast and I don't mind. Let the right thing, the right judgment, let it be given. If it's against Enyimba, they should take it with
absolutely
with that sportsmanship faith. You understand? But if it's
I want to add something, Mr. J. Sorry for cutting you short. It's not Uhuru over for Enyimba. Enyimba's second on the table.
Yeah, they can.
2 points from the top. They can still win.
They can still win. Yeah.
But for Enyimba,
what they are doing, hold on, it's like you did not get this point. What they are doing, they are fighting for justice, not just for them. But we want a judgment that will stand the test of time.
Absolutely. Moving forward.
Yeah,
moving forward. All right, let us move forward on the show. But this time, let's just stop in the camp of the Golden Eaglets on the 17th.
The game is on. The standing game for Rivers United is on in the Nigerian Premier Football League as I speak to you. And I tell you, it is a game between Remo Stars and, of course, Rivers United in Ikene. That game has started, 12-minute gone so far in the encounter, yet no goal scored. You know, the league, like Fine Boy did say, been paused for 4 weeks and it's 1 month to ensure that Rivers United clear up
the outstanding,
so that there will not be any hanky-panky when the title is being
exactly.
So it is what it is, 12-minute gone.
And this is one of their outstanding games. They are playing with Remo Stars. And we continue to track that one. And of course, I give our listeners how the game is going every of the in-swingers. Now, let's touch down at the camp of the Golden Eaglet. Mr. J, I will still ask you this. Sport Bishop, please answer me. Should we believe Manu Garba when he says that we shouldn't worry about the fake news circulating that the entire first team failed the MRI I test
on overaged that were fizzled out?
That is what he said, and he assured the NFF as well as Nigerians that they will get a formidable team moving forward.
That we clinch a ticket.
I am already scared
because
preparation has been in
and
place
they have
already
until midnight tonight until midnight.
So how is he going to do that miracle?
That is what I'm asking you.
He has a team. If the coach tells you he has a team, he asks him how many do the miracle.
I will wait for him to do that miracle.
How many players were invited in the first time? Was it 52 players?
51.
So if 12 has...
But the first team he brought out, those are, if you are going for a tournament, your first team, those are your best
just
players.
Just like Man United, just like Chelsea, their first team players are down.
Cannot buy players. We have area of quality players. Now
you can call us.
To Sokoto, you go to Kano. You jump down to Delta, the place that bets Austin JJ or Cultures. You go to Anambra. You go to Bayelsa. I would have said Edo because Fine Boy. I would say you can sneak past Edo.
But you skip Kogi. You let from North.
Mr. J, just a minute.
Central.
And Edo State have been producing some of the best strikers.
Exactly.
Microscopic few.
No, that's not true. If you name 10 Super Eagles strikers today, 8 of them come from Edo State.
Yes,
I can call Osime. I can call Osazo Dewinge. I can call Yakubu Ayegbeni. I can call what's his name now, Julius Agawa.
Odewinge, Peter Odewinge.
Ayegbeni, of course.
I thought the heartbreak year was 2010.
But still,
you see the best Nigerian.
It is number 3 on the chart.
Yeah. No, for Nigeria. Of course, I mean his exploit up there from a Nigeria.
If I go there, Sport Bishop would definitely leave the studio.
Anyway, guys, come on. Let me be sincere. I'm scared. You know, when people say I'm a prophet of doom a lot of times, and when it happens, they'll be like, but
he said it. You are being realistic.
I'm quite scared because for him to come out to defend it means that they say there's no smoke. You know, snuff after his reports now. For him to come out to defend it, I don't know how to even send out a communique trying to debunk a news that has already gone viral. Tells you that there's trouble in paradise.
Exactly.
But anyway, like I said, I want to believe that if 51 of the best were invited, we shouldn't have a problem replacing them. And like I said, we don't need to win the tournament to get a ticket. All you need is to get to the finals.
We need to win it this time. We want to win it this time.
Just so you know, the 5 times world champions are drawn in Group B alongside Burkina Faso, Togo, and Niger Republic. 2 years ago, Nduka Ogbadeza led the countries to win the sub-regional tournament, only to fail to qualify for the Under-17 World Cup. But just so you know, there will be another MRI test by CAF when before the tournament starts proper.
A certain amount of player has fallen under the age bracket. The team will automatically disqualified. So
it happened to Cameroon in the last edition.
So we just have to be careful.
Do more MRI here.
Or let's conduct our own first. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, we continue to keep tabs on that one. About we hear that Morocco FA chairman is looking for the CAF seat. And then I asked the sport bishop, because he has been perusing that news for quite a while, when the likes of Gianni Infantino has applauded Morocco for their excellence in sport.
Sport award.
Done in the shirt of Morocco and pointing to the flag. And of course, we are seeing the report that Morocco FA chairman will be coming as the new CAF president, sport bishop. But then we are looking, is this looking like a done deal? Because Morocco, they are commanding power.
I love the press. I love our press. He didn't say I'm coming out. He said, I'm not ruling myself out.
But that means he's coming.
That means he may enter, he may not enter.
That means he is coming. But I even have my own reservation that you are the best player doesn't make you the best coach.
This man has done the administration of Morocco so well that if he comes out to
if he comes to CAF, are you sure? Are you sure the pressure? He may have the power.
For the presidentship of Morocco, I will vote for him to become the president of Morocco.
Exactly.
Not just in sport.
Exactly. But coming out to manage the whole Africa, CAF, you know. You can be a good governor, but when you are given the mandate to rule, to be the president, we have seen them.
They said that from club, now dance this stuff.
We have seen them. Are you calling a name now?
No, I said we've seen them.
Are you calling a name now? I put it to you.
No, I'm not calling a name.
I think he's done so well.
Yes, no doubt. But if I were him, I would still.
There's antecedent. That's all I can tell
you.
I believe in. Show me what you have on your table.
He has it. He has
He doesn't have cards. He has truckload of documents
cards.
exactly on the table. So
but he has other pressures there, because we all know that. We all know what.
But when you talk about sport administration, when you talk about sport innovation, when you talk about sport not exploitation, sport exposition, I need to mind my words. This man is absolutely amazing. We have seen that with the Atlas Lion of Morocco, both the male and the female team. We have seen his antecedent and his administrative prowess with the cadet team, as well as the beach soccer team. This man is a god when it comes to Moroccan FA. He has done so well. His track record speaks for him. Someone is saying, Uncle Famo, you are campaigning for this man already.
When he has not even declared his intention.
And finally, before we go on our first official commercial break, let's touch down tennis as our own Aruna Kodri matches on at Saudi Arabia following his superb display after taking down Lee Sang-soo of South Korea 3-2 in the second round of the men's and second at the WTT, that is the World Table Tennis Saudi Smash that is currently ongoing at the King's Abdullah Sports City in Jeddah. Saudi Arabia, the home of sport. And Aruna is enjoying a good time.
Before we come back to Aruna, just to add, he and Aruna Kodri, Ofyong Edem, Olajide, and Momotai, and Fatimo Bello, they will be Nigeria's flag bearers at the 2024 ITTF African Cup and Olympic qualifying tournament that will take place in Kigali, Rwanda from May the 12th and 18th. Everything will produce 2 male, 2 female, and there are 28 countries participating. But we hear that for Egypt, who are the best in Africa, will produce 3 male, 3 female, while the host Rwanda will produce 4 male and 4 female. So good form is having ahead of this tournament, because very key. We want to see our table tennis players at the Olympics, and these are the kind of results we want to be hearing.
All right, before we go on that break, let me give you the in-swingers coming from the Ikane Stadium as Rivers United have taken the lead right in the 19th minute through a penalty quickly converted by Okwe in the 19th minute. So as it stands, Rivers United are justifying
former Remo Stars player
scoring. No, don't conclude.
Don't forget he scored last time out, and he had a brawl with the coach Ogumode. Remember that?
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
last season,
yeah.
where they had to separate them. He says he loves this fixture. You know, since he left Ramon Stars, he loves this
He
fixture.
has come back to hurt them
absolutely
again.
twice now again, and he's doing so well. But the Flamingos, how we go on the break? Flamingos, we hear they'll be flying out of the country on Wednesday for their game against the Burkina Faso. It will not be played in Ouagadougou. Instead, we played in Bamako, Mali, because of the stadium is not up to standard according to CAF. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll get the coach of the under 17 team, Coach Olo Keribankole, to speak to us about the plans for the team as they prepare for that big game away in Bamako.
And by tomorrow, God willing, we should be giving you the winner of the NPFL Coaches Award for the month of April. Though the likes of Kennedy Boboye, the likes of
Fidel is the working man.
and of course, Electrical is there. He has won it 3 times this season and is gone in for the 4th time. We will let you know all about that on the show come tomorrow. But right about now, we need to go on this break because it is crucial. When we come back, we will be letting you know how Nicholas Jackson has decided to shut down the mouth of critics. And it seems that Lionel Messi right there in the MLS is performing wonders. 5 assists in the match.
Wow.
No one
5
has
assists
ever
and 1 goal,
done
6
it.
goal contribution.
But then a certain Cristiano Ronaldo replied with an hat-trick.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. If you are a champions, I will love to celebrate a champions. If you are a fan of a Bayern never losing, enjoy this anthem because they are not gonna 70. Come on, it's not 70. 48 games unbeaten, Mr. J. Thanks for that one. And of course, with that, we welcome you back to the second half of the Sports Show, Sport Lounge, reaching you live from the studio of Voice of the People, 96.1 FM, Abuja. This is the voice of Franklin Imuna, the one you know as a fine boy, the sports chef. And on the show, I've got the sport bishop as well as Mr. J. And together, you have been enjoying a great sport presentation. And of course, a sport analyst of sports analysis. Oh my goodness, analysts from all sides.
You are in the spirit, no problem.
My brother, with the way sport is going this week.
What Leverkusen can
That's what Leverkusen. Bayern never lose.
They don't lose. Because they don't lose, we have decided to get you on the show, reach us on the studio line officially. Our studio line is open on the number 070-0010-961-961 070-0010-961-961. Do well to give us a WhatsApp call, WhatsApp voice note, as well as WhatsApp text message. We will definitely give attention to your voice because now you have a voice. The show, it's all about you. Talking about Chelsea's performance over the weekend. Man U's game at a 9th, Bayern 11 cousin unbeaten record, and of course Real Madrid when the champions of the Spanish La Liga, and of course new champions in the Madrid Open, as well as the Formula 1 Grand Prix that went down over the weekend. It is excitement non-stop.
Okay guys, let's go home. Without further ado guys, let's move straight to the foreign scene. And where else will we begin from?
It was a 5-step performance by Chelsea. No, we need to start from Chelsea.
Oh, wow.
The Chelsea's board have given Pochettino a matching order to get the team to Europe. And ever since that order was given, Chelsea have lost just one in their last 5 games, coming against a certain Arsenal where they were demolished. But ever since and before that, Chelsea have been impeccable. And somebody said, why wasn't this order given when the season started? Officially, they have toppled Man United into the top 7.
For me, okay, Jay, go.
He's eager to say something.
I love Chelsea, but my issue with them is why coming out this late? Just like a fine boy said, why wasn't this ultimatum given to Mauricio Pochettino earlier enough? But then my question is, what Chelsea fans, I'm calling out to you. What state are you now? Pochettino to go or Pochettino to stay? You understand? Because fans are easily swayed. Now the results are coming in for him, but it's rather too late for me.
You can still get European football. Something Man United may still miss out on.
No, they may miss out because no, please don't twist me. Don't twist me. I want Chelsea fans to come out. Let us discuss this. Where will you put your money? Pochettino to stay or Pochettino to go? Who knows what will happen next season? My campaign for Pochettino is that he's a very good manager. He can make a very good team. Even when Chelsea was losing, Chelsea team have been playing a very good football. It's just the winning mojo that is not there. Maybe he has gotten that tick and is working well for them now. Should he stay? Should he continue to play good football without trophy in return for next season? Or he should just go so that they gamble with another manager? I don't know what is running in the minds of Chelsea fans now.
For me, Chelsea should be happy that they finally ended the season on a high. But I tell you, this is just a flash in the pan. To be sincere with you, I do not believe in the project of Mauricio Pochettino at Chelsea. There are a lot of lapses even in their game that there's a lack of coaching pute in that.
Some school of thought will say is because he has not gotten a proven
how long
goal scorer that the team has been playing really well. It's just that goal scoring that
do you
has,
know
that's
Chelsea
been
have invested
eluding
about
them.
$1 billion
Yeah.
on players?
Yes.
And you invest a huge, you fork out a huge amount of money for the likes of what's all this
Nicholas
guy?
Jackson,
Exactly.
look,
Christopher
The rest are
Mikhailo Modric,
that one.
Christopher Nkunku. These are expensive buys.
It seems like he's
Enzo Caicedo, he
Enzo,
came.
Absolutely.
No, Enzo's not Enzo is a terrible player. It shows that see the World Cup is not a yardstick to pick a good player. Enzo is absolutely terrible. I think the reason Chelsea is having this situation because he's injured. But I had the Chelsea fans who was praying that he shouldn't return. Because if he returns, that combination of Gallagher, Oseni will be affected. So, I mean, Chelsea are having a good run, but I don't think Pochettino is the man for the future.
Looking at Chelsea's game, goals that were scored by Cole Palmer, the cold one, Conor Gallagher, a certain Noni Madueke, and Nicholas Jackson.
My player.
Then, come on, let's say a happy birthday to a certain Cole Palmer. This guy has been in impeccable form for Chelsea with 43 games played. He has scored 26 goals and 13 assists. And it seems every good thing happening to Chelsea goes through this man.
And some people thought he would have won the golden boot, not when Erling Haaland is available.
And talking about Erling Haaland, he put 4 goals past their opponent over the weekend when Man City ran away with a 5-1 victory.
And he looked at Roy Keane in the eye and said, I don't care.
What you think about me?
I don't care about Roy Keane. What
Well, the games over the weekend came with lots of sweet memories, but the game of that of Man City, that of Man City, honestly didn't come with any sweetest for me.
Against Wolves.
Yeah, I was expecting Wolves to put in a very good fight, but unfortunately, this, no matter what, it's a Premiership game, Premier League game we're talking about. You don't come to a match with your back already on the ground.
Sport Bishop. Do you know why Mr. J is this angry with Wolves? You
should
should know, right? Talking about Arsenal, which is Mr. J's team's team, put 3 goals past a certain Bournemouth. Goal scored by Bukayo Saka penalty, and then Leandro Trossard and Declan Rice added spice to Arsenal's victory. But then a big winner for a certain Newcastle United, and a disappointment for Angel Postecoglou's side as they fell 4-2 against Liverpool. The title race is heating up.
Absolutely. I want to stick with Angel Postecoglu because I'm livid with him. Absolutely livid with the manager. For a manager, I love the way he plays. I love the way a manager does not have a plan B. No plan B, no plan C, no plan D. If you just know how to play the ball behind his defenders, just play behind them, you get like 3 or 4 goals. And in his mind, he's playing good football because he's passing the ball around. See, come on, man. See, you want to play a high pressing football, and you have sluggish defenders like
very sluggish
and Romero, who are error prone, and then who can't even track back to save their life.
They expose the goalkeeper too much.
Champions League football.
It's not like this. You can't.
Aston Villa is dropping points and flopping. The more they are getting worse.
Yeah.
I don't understand. And come on, we know the problem. You're not a coach. You know the problem.
Yeah,
I know the problem.
We all know the problem. Is he not watching what's going on? Is he not seeing it?
4 defeats in the last 4 games.
But also, hold on. I also pity Tottenham.
How?
In one sense.
Okay.
What sense?
Fixture with top 6, a bit top 5, a bit top 4,
Liverpool,
and then Man City.
Is that an excuse?
Arsenal play Man City and Liverpool before. See, it's not an excuse. See, the truth is this. As far as you can see, the fixture has not carried them with so many tough games at the same time. But the more tougher the game, the more better you become. We've seen teams who play tough games.
Yeah.
And they stream
like Arsenal.
Strong results.
Yeah.
Tottenham's boy is bad. I can pick up a team here in Nigeria and beat them.
And beat Tottenham.
Oh, wow.
Put the ball behind them and let's run after the ball.
Let's run after the ball. Perhaps that will be the strategy of a certain Eric Ten Hag later tonight as they take on the Crystal Palace. We hear that Harry Maguire is out for those want to pick up an hamstring injury, and he will be out for between 3 to 5 weeks.
Wow, that means he won't be there to score on goal for Arsenal.
Defensive howler.
There is no outright centre back for Manchester United. Don't forget the pairing has been Casemiro and Maguire.
Maguire.
Maguire is somebody good thing we're hearing. I'm hearing a voice by the side of my ear is that they're saying Johnny Evans is also back, recovered his injury.
Is that a good thing?
Oh yes, it has been a revelation to return to Manchester United.
True.
He's been one of their best defenders.
It's not a revelation. He's been good even at Leicester City. He was good at Manchester United.
And he's finished.
But
the guy is
my brother, and you think that kind of guy will be a good news against the firing, hot-legged Arsenal forwards?
He's finishing the finishers like Lisandro.
They'll finish him.
Casemiro and
they are finished.
Against Crystal Palace has a better chase. And Michael.
And not forgetting Jordan Ayew.
Mateta, who's on good form. 8 goals since Glasner took over as a coach of Crystal Palace.
Pray for Man United. Anywhere you see a Man United fans, hug them. 243 games, 53 goals scored, 42 assists, 95 goals contribution. He is a La Liga champion, a German Cup champion, a Super Copa champion. He won the Copa Trophy. He also won the Golden Boy Award. He was the Bundesliga Player of the Season for 2022-2023 season. He also won the Laureus Award, a Breakthrough Award of the Year. He also won the Birmingham City Young Player of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, landlords and landladies, drivers and passengers, stand up for June.
No, he deserved it. But if you see a young boy coming through the ages, and then we're thinking that maybe it's that youthful thing, and the way this guy exploded is very, very unimaginable. The only player I would liken him to is Erling Haaland, because when Erling Haaland came from Borussia Dortmund to Premier League, we were thinking that he won't be able to replicate the form he's had at Borussia Dortmund. He's matched that same form. This is exactly what Jude Bellingham has done. He went into the Real Madrid. He wasn't afraid of the stadium. He wasn't scared of the name. He took the bull by the horn. He took the stage and he displayed it to the fullest. Thumbs up to Jude Bellingham.
Hold up. Don't get ahead of yourself. It's just one season with Real Madrid.
Remind me, please.
Okay, so I'm just telling you, it's just one season. And don't forget, he's not in, like Franklin would tell you, it's not a typical number 9. He's just a makeshift number 9, because imagine they get Kylian Mbappe, who plays as the 9 position, meaning he then draws behind. Can he keep this form run? I'm
not judging him by the numbers of goals he has scored. But he's a match winner. Yeah.
But I tell you, let's hold up. It's just one season.
I believe in him.
We've seen English players come and disappear.
Absolutely. It is one season for Jude Bellingham, but one man said, I need one more season to join at the fortune of Barcelona. Talking about Barcelona coach Xavi, he says, come on, I need one more season. But over the weekend, Barcelona had to concede their title defense to Real Madrid following that abysmal display. Of course, they did.
Like some weeks ago.
They just
mathematically over
put
the
the nail on the coffin.
It became
nobody's talking how good is Girona teammates. To be sincere with you, 4-2 they won.
From a 2-1.
No,
the top scorer with 23 goals. Playing for Girona.
You know why I was praising that was the more reason I am praising Real Madrid for, because at the beginning of the season we saw where Girona was, and we were thinking that it was a fluke, and even at the twilight of this season we still see them fighting very well. So I give it to Girona. They are a very good side.
I want to see them play the Champions League.
Just the way a certain Brest football club in the French Ligue 1 will be playing the Champions League, Girona will certainly be playing.
We'll say strange name next season.
It is strange.
We love it.
People like us that are the grand patrons of Brest Football Club, of course, we will be there to celebrate them all year long, pointing to glory and never falling down. Sport Bishop, what's actually happening to the Bayern club in Germany? Why one team cannot stop winning, the other team cannot stop losing,
and they didn't lose when it's very, very important for them to lose, so that other teams will rejoice.
This is a pain that's not
honestly,
But the truth is this, man. Stuttgart are no pushovers as well. They've got a second top scorer in the team, Gurasi.
Yeah.
They've got a good team. But at this one, problem I have with Harry Kane. You know, put him in the worst team, he will score goals. Put him in a terrible team, he will score goals. But when you score 44 goals for a club and end up winning absolutely nothing. What do you tell your children?
That is hurricane phobia.
Wow.
Yes.
I love that name.
Yes.
Hurricane phobia.
Yes, that is the name.
The guy scores in Tottenham record scorer.
Yeah.
Scoring goals
winning golden boot and then
back to back. And then just cannot just get them over the line to win something. So sad.
Guys, for a minute, let's talk about two superstars that they are not at their twilight of their career, even though we say they are, but this guy said, no, we are not. Talking about the impeccable, incredible, amazing performance of Lionel Messi over the weekend, where their team decimated their opponent by 6-1, and Lionel Messi was responsible for virtually all the goals, assisting and contributing. And on the other hand, we saw a certain Cristiano Ronaldo with his team, Al Nassr, scoring a hat-trick over the weekend, and of course assisting Sadio Mane for his goals. Who or what can stop this too?
That argument is
Posterity.
the one that will linger forever.
Stop them. Posterity.
The only advice I give to football fans is that don't compare them. They are two different kinds of players that have graced this game.
I think the world will mourn when both of them hang there.
When both of them have maybe, and I was thinking that Messi.
Another 1,000 years to get another, Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
You may think we
thought
don't know.
we thought it was Eden Hazard. We thought it was Neymar.
But these people are still doing, even while these guys are.
Yeah, absolute bonkers.
They are.
These guys are in the heavenlies. I think they should have their own league and play against the angels. It's not good, man. It's too good, man. Absolutely.
If you agree with the Sport Bishop, come on, let's hear your contribution on a 070-0010-961-961. 070-0010-961-961. You can as well drop your comments on our YouTube page. It is a Voice of the People 961 Abuja. All right, so let's switch over now to the world of tennis as we hear that Andrei Rublev overcame illness and losing his first set to beat Felix Angoa Aliassime 4-6, 7-5, 7-5 for the first Madrid Open in his career ever. Sport Bishop, Mr. J, this man had to battle illness to win this one. Absolutely. We now have a new champion in the Madrid Open.
It's not Rafa Nadal. It's not Carlos Alcaraz.
It's not Novak Djokovic. No.
It
is not Andy Murray.
It's not Andy Murray. But
come on, this is painful.
But you can't think of
officially, please. I want to let you know, tennis is not for the British. Their best female player, Emerald can't win anything anytime soon. Same with the best guy. Come on, man. But anyway, kudos to Rublev.
Yeah.
This the last time he was beaten in the final. He overcame illness, lost the first set, but he showed fighting spirit, came back to win that one. And rightly so, he's won his first ever ATP 1000 Masters of China. So I'm happy for Rublev. Yeah. I hope this will give him the momentum he needs heading to the French Open, the second Grand Slam of the year.
All right, and talking about moving ahead, what man have shown that yes, when it comes to winning, he has it in his DNA. So Saul Alcaraz defeated Mexican boxer Jamina Munguia by a unanimous decision to retain his WBA, WBC, WBO, and IBF Super Middleweight title in the ever exciting city of Las Vegas. Some people say Las Vegas is the home of entertainment. What
happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas.
Yes,
but that's something that happened to McGay.
But it will not stay in Las Vegas.
His first loss.
It will stay everywhere.
He's lost first loss. Let's forgive him. They are fighting the WBA, WC, WBO, IBF champion. They're one of the best pound-to-pound boxers in the world. This guy they give us a trilogy with GGO, that is Golovkin. And come on, he's one of the best that the world has seen. One guy said, we don't know how important he is until he retires. And to make easy work, knocking him down for the first time in his career and giving him his first defeat, tells how well Canelo is in the world of boxing.
And finally on the show, let's touch down at the Formula One, talking about the Miami Grand Prix, as Lando Norris has said his first Formula One winner was a long time coming. At least we can celebrate Britain in these sports. Perhaps tennis is not for them, but Formula One, they have a stake. The 24-year-old Britain put away to win from championship leader Max Verstappen after taking advantage of a safety car period to Peter for tires and retain the lead. Amazing runner from this man. Very tactical. Tactical.
It's just one. It's just a bleep, a purple patch for Max Verstappen. I think
you think so?
Red Bull has got the best car. I think they've got the best driver right now, and then they will recover. He finished for a second, and a big Leclerc finished third. So I'm happy with the race. Don't forget, Max Verstappen won the pole. He won the sprint. But unfortunately, on the day, it was just too close yet too far for him. And I'm so sad if you ask me. Before we come to the MPFL game going on, we know that a certain Marco Reeves will leave Dortmund at the end of the season. Sad end of an era. We hear Little Peggy. We hear her
become the next manager for West Ham
United. And the Premier League referees from now on will be wearing cameras
on their head.
Exactly, to show us what is going on. And good one for big wins for PSV. They were crowned the champion of the Eredivisie, and Sporting Lisbon the champion of the Portuguese League.
It is halftime between Remo Stars and Rivers United. Rivers United goes into the break with a 1-0 lead, courtesy of a penalty called by Andrew Okpe in the 19th minute. Mr. J, let me put you on the spotlight. Crystal Palace, Man United, who wins tonight?
Draw.
Wow, a draw. Spot Bishop,
I wouldn't want Man U to lose any game before they lose to Arsenal. And I don't see them winning the game. So
I don't want to play spoiler. I don't want to bring the bearer of bad news. But I think Man United will lose tonight. And they will lose by 3-1.
Wow.
3-1 in favor of Crystal Palace by the Sport Bishop. As for me, let the most serious team win. Until we come your way, same time tomorrow, bright and early, 4 p.m. We will be back to talk sport. But come on, join us bright and early, 8:30 a.m. The show Sport Beats returns on your MIC.
Okay, guys, it is Voice of the People, now the 6.1 FM, Abuja. Keep it locked onto that dial. From 5 to 8, I'll be your guide. I'll be driving you home in style. From me, the finest boy talking sport, and of course, Mr. J, I call him MJ.
Yep.
We're done.
And we're gone.
God bless.
No stress.
Adios.
Mr. J, let me catch you in the garden because the video says we should meet him in the garden. Enjoy this one.